So, this isn't a tea shop or a museum. I've managed to get out, but it's only local, but it's damn good. So I'm thinking I should really start a series called Local Rides. Local being, in my eyes, about 40 minutes away maximum. And I'm quite lucky, although Chester has a lot of crap riding, within 40 minutes there's some damn good riding. And the last time I came here, I kept it secret where it was. Didn't put it on Strava, didn't mention it at all. And some people got upset about that. You shouldn't be riding secret trails. You shouldn't be giving them away. How's it giving them away where you don't mention and give no clues whatsoever? I don't know. So here we are. This is the track that starts out quite pedally and flat and hard work and gets better later on. Not my favourite, but it's still a cracker. So I'm going to try and miss out most of the flat pedally section for obvious reasons and start a little bit lower down where it gets, well, less pedally, shall we say. God, how the hell you get the speed for that, I don't know. I've never managed it yet. God. So, yeah, came local today. A couple of reasons really. One was I didn't think I'd get out at all. And two was I enjoyed Easterage that much last week that I quite fancied dicking about in the woods again. Now, as you've probably heard many times, I love the open big mountain stuff, but God. So, as with everywhere else this year, this place is a little bit overgrown as well. I couldn't actually see where the trail went then. I'm just trying to clear the bracken and stuff a bit so I can get a better run into this, see where it is I'm actually supposed to be going. You can see there's a log. I couldn't see the log before. Would have been through Mr. Stick once. Summer. Gotta love it, haven't you? Now a lot of people will tell you that the best time to ride a bike is summer, the biking season. But personally, I think summer is probably one of the worst seasons to ride a bike. Maybe with the exception of winter. But it still rains in summer, or it gets damned hot, or there's people walking everywhere, or there's flies everywhere, as you can probably see. And yes, I have wiped my bottom. So that's the undergrowth moved back a little bit. So let's have another attempt and see if we can actually see where we want to go this time. Good God. And it is still damn tricky. I mean, I'm not recording this on Strava today for the obvious reasons that I don't want to give away where it is. But if I could, you'd see just how bloody many attempts I've had at trying to get this damn thing right. Oh, God, summer. Gotta love it, haven't you? I mean, not only is it all the reasons I mentioned before, but there's another big reason that summer's a pain in the backside to ride in, and that is the amount of activities elsewhere going on that keep you from riding, especially if you're a family man. So I know for a fact that my missus will have plans for me later on that involve a nipper, probably other people's nippers as well, and a park, and me pretending to be the bloody giant or a tickle monster or something stupid like that. Oh, never mind, soon be autumn and the weather will come in and I won't have to do that anymore. Just thought I'd come and get some footage for Christian, because down here is Christian's arch nemesis, the drop, and you can probably see, I don't know, I mean I have just ridden off it and that'll be in the footage, but it's not a small one. And I think of all the things that Christian wants to do, wants to tick off, especially for his Feature Friday stuff that seems to have ground to a halt, this is the one that's doing his head in most, because he knows he can do it, I know he can do it, everybody knows he can do it, but it is, I guess, a bit of a leap of faith really. No, it's not small. You take off up there and you want to land down here. You can do it, mate. Come and do it soon now, because I've got a feeling this place is not going to be here for much longer. As you can probably see, from what I'm riding up. It's being forested at the moment. This used to be a nice bit of, so X-Fire Road, narrowed down, single track climb. It's a lot harder now, but you know, it is a forest, it's owned by the forestry. They work it, that's what they're here for. So, can't get upset, can you? Now this is probably my favourite of the few tracks here, and the reason for that is that although there's not a lot of distance to it, there's a lot of very nice features, and it probably looks simple on camera, and I guess it sort of is, but at the same time there's some quite awkward little corners, there's switchbacks, there's all kinds of stuff to keep you on your toes, and God, it's lovely. And it's dry today. That in itself's a miracle compared to the other times I've been here, and it does have a rather nice ending. Woo! Now I'm not going to say where I am today. It's not going to be in the description, the title, and I'm not recording on Strava. Basically, those who know already know. Those who don't, sorry, I can't give it away. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that much longer anyway, really. Now obviously I've mentioned the foresting. I just set off down a trail that used to be there, and it's been blocked 3 times by the forestry work. I mean, it's life, innit? It's their forest, it's a working forest. But I'm just taking a detour. I think I found something I've not seen before. So let's give this a go. So I think that rather than YouTube being the bane of secret trails everywhere, it's actually Strava that's the killer of them, because it's Strava that gives away where they are. YouTube, I guess, if you found out where they are, may tell you what they're like, but then that's a bit of a double-edged sword anyway, isn't it? Because YouTube doesn't often show things as they really are. It doesn't give you a good impression. You don't know how steep something is or anything else from a YouTube video. It's also very dependent on the rider. Oh, and I actually know where we are now. This bit down here is easily the slippiest bloody place on planet Earth. Oh God, today it's the trenchiest place. Woof. Look at that. A prime example of Strava giving away the secrets is a fellow YouTuber recently filmed somewhere he said was secret, and yes, he didn't record it on Strava or anything else, didn't mention it. What he did do was mention a trail name. Now, I'm more curious than Curious George is when he finds a glory hole, and it took me a grand total of a minute to look on Strava and find out where it was. And yes, I did just film on the same trail twice. It's that good. So, that's that. Bloody cracking day yet again. The rain's coming down a bit now. As you can see, there goes summer for you. And that takes us back to an earlier point, doesn't it? So there's probably quite a few people who disagree with me, saying that summer's not the best time of year to ride. And I guess one of those reasons would be mud. And yes, mud can be a pain, but is it really that bad? I mean, the other thing is, it's that bloody overgrown at the moment. You can't see the solid packed trails anyway. So what does it matter? Anyway, next week. That's when my mum's coming now, so it's tea shops and museums. Week after that, let's see. Bye-bye.